E aí galera, beleza? Que eu vi hoje mais um vídeo de Minecraft. Hoje estamos aqui com um mapa de terror. Não, dizia terror, né? Eu não sei se é realmente de terror, mas o mapa é Horror Terror, esqueci o nome, Terapia. Vai estar o mapa aí na descrição se você quiser jogar. Apertei o botão. Slag stop, press the button. Ok. Ah não, mano. Olá.
When you're ready to listen to the tape, sit down on a chair and press play on the recorder.
Ok, senhor.
I'll turn the lights out so you can see the screen better.
Ih, rapá.
Good morning, my name is Dr. Ian. I will be in charge of your therapy from now on.
Bom dia, meu nome.
I've already read your file, but I'd like to hear the story directly from you. What would you prefer to be called in these sessions?
Jim.
Okay, Jim, let's start,
Jim.
shall we? I want you to explain to me what happened on the night of the incident.
Ele
You
dizendo
won't
que aconteceu na
believe
noite do
it.
acidente.
The other 5 therapists didn't.
I'm not here to believe, Jim. I'm here to listen.
Eu não entendi nada.
It originated from when I was 9 years old. That was over 20 years ago, but I still remember that night like it was yesterday. It was 2:15 in the morning. I woke up. I could feel something watching me.
Ai, que filha da mãe.
Lightning struck near my windows.
Ok, ele viu alguém.
A silhouette of a man
Ele
was
sentiu alguém
projected
vindo
across
ele.
the room.
Vendo ele.
That was when I got out of bed and went to my parents' room, which was across the hall.
Ok, eu tô entendendo um pouco a tradução. Alô? Ele quer ir pro lado dos pais dele. Tem uns itens aqui legal. Vamos pegar os itens legal aqui. Que é legal pegar os itens. Olha o tutorial aí, ó. Ok, o cara guarda pólvora no baú. No baú do quarto dele. Tudo bem? Alô? Alô?
There was
Painho?
something wrong about this. The bed was made perfectly. Not a single crease. I thought that they might be watching TV in the living room, so I went to investigate.
Ok, tem que fechar.
I flushed the toilet. That always annoyed them.
Caraca, veio
I
barulho.
flushed it again. My childish mind could not comprehend the complexity of a toilet. All of the lights in the house were off except mine. I wasn't tall enough to reach the light switches yet.
Ih, rapaz. Longe da luz, a casa estava acesa. Ai, que filha da mãe!
That was the moment I saw it. It scared me. It appeared for less than a second and I haven't heard a more horrifying scream since then. There were no words in my mind that could even describe what I heard. I continued to the living room on the right to search for my parents.
Olha, fala um só.
So I continued to check the rest of the house for them.
Mandou checar o resto da casa. Ok, não tô vendo nenhum botão. Ok.
The hallways were dark. It felt like something was breathing down the back of my neck.
Algo. Ai, filha da mãe! Ele falou que tem uma coisa no meu pescoço. E eu olhei pra trás. Calma, esse mapa é terror.
I entered the study. There was a small blood splatter on the floor. It was strange, as there was nothing around to cut yourself on.
Caraca, esse mapa dá
It gave me the urge to check the kitchen.
Chapra.
I remembered the stairgate. I always used to sneak downstairs at night to eat all of the food in the fridge. So my dad put in a stairgate and locked it at night. They kept a key in the attic. They knew I would never go up there.
Ok, pra cá. Ah não, seu filho da mãe, não dá susto em mim não, por favor. Ô filho da mãe, seu filho da mãe. Calma, deixa eu ver. Ah, então na noite do acidente, que aconteceu a parada lá. Eu vou entrar nessa porta, vai ter um susto.
I never liked the attic. It was dark. The light had been broken for years. Even my dad didn't want to go near spiders that big.
Filho da mãe.
I knew they hid the key in one of the chests somewhere.
Opa, eu escuto um barulho. Ah não, eu tenho medo, galera, eu tenho medo. Nossa, eu sou muito cagão pra essas coisas. Tem aranha na parede. Opa, uma alavanca.
Something was wrong. The spiders shouldn't have been moving around that much.
Ai.
I remember hearing a door slam. My parents weren't upstairs, and I didn't hear the
Meus pais
stairgate
estão na
open.
escada. Eu acho que é isso. Se eu traduzir errado, a culpa não é minha. Ó. Eu tô puto, galera. Eu tô puto, galera. Ah. Cala a boca. Galera, deixa o like no vídeo, por favor. Eu vou ficar triste se esse vídeo... Por favor. Ah! Para, por favor, para. Por favor. Ô, sua anta, anda direito. O cara parece uma jambra andando.
The footsteps started to fade away. I didn't know whether or not it left, but I started to walk towards the exit anyway.
Ok, seu filho da mãe. Vou voltar e vou quebrar tudo também, hein. Ele tá aqui embaixo. Ô, seu arrombado, hein. É que você fica aguardando o susto, tá ligado? Aí ele aparece do nada, assim, agora. Eu não sei pra onde colocar a chave. No bloco de ouro aqui. Não grita não, não grita não.
I unlocked the stairgate, and I heard a bellowing roar from downstairs. It might have been nothing, maybe just my imagination.
Pode dar
I
mais
really
são
felt like returning to
caraca.
bed,
Tem
but
cara
I did
aqui, mano.
read anyway. This place. This wasn't my house. I checked to see if I was dreaming by pinching myself. The pain
não,
was all
mano.
too real.
Pai e manhã.
The hallway seemed to go on forever, but I could see something at the end. I continued onwards.
Pai e manhã, tô tremendo, tô arrepiado, galera. Mapa de terror.
And there they were, my parents, slumped up against the wall of an empty room that I didn't recognize, lifeless. There was blood everywhere.
Ele tava sangrando.
I tried to cry, I tried to
Eu tava a
scream,
chorar, eu tava a
but I
gritar,
couldn't.
mas
My
não podia.
breath, my soul,
Meu
nothing
som,
could escape my body, not even a tear.
nada no meu corpo.
It was too much to take in. I heard a noise behind me.
Eu
I couldn't take my eyes off
náusea.
my parents, but I knew I had to turn around. I had to see the thing that did this to them. I looked down the hallway, and there was nothing to be seen. No lights, no doors, just darkness.
Apenas...
As I moved further and further
Tô
down
andando
the hallway,
sozinho!
I thought, could this just be some horrible dream? A deranged nightmare? A trick?
Pesadelo.
No, it can't be. I started to feel it again.
Eu tenho
The
sentido novo.
breathing on the back of my neck.
Algo no meu
I
pescoço.
froze. I couldn't move. I started to turn around. I couldn't control it. I just
Ele
started
tá atrás de...
turning.
Galera,
There
agora,
was no
fecha os olhos.
noise, just silence and the darkness. Darkness was what scared me the most.
Eu não aguento, galera.
The only thing keeping me from shutting my eyes was the anticipation, even though I knew what was behind me. It let out a deafening scream, and then it disappeared again.
Ele
And then
desapareceu.
the feelings came
Eu tô voando,
back.
peraí. Que
I could feel the pain again.
Eu senti dor de novo.
I started to feel dizzy. And darkness, nothingness, no feeling, no fear, just
Medo.
the dark.
Apenas as trevas.
I woke up with a sharp pain on the back of my head, and surrounded by the police.
Ele chamou a polícia.
I lived with my aunt from then on. Not even a month after I moved in with her, she sent me here. I don't blame her. Even I wouldn't have been able to put up with the screaming.
And that's where you punched a tape recorder.
So, do you believe it?
Of course I believe it, Jim. It was a very
policial.
interesting story.
Você acredita?
Can I ask you one thing, Doctor?
Ask away, Jim.
Why did you come here?
Por que
I
você veio aqui?
requested dozens of other therapists, and you were the only one to come.
Ah, that's where this gets interesting, Jim. I wanted to hear the story from your point of view. My point of view was rather, let's say, dull.
Wait, what do you mean by your point of view?
Well, Jim, waiting outside your house for days on end watching you and your parents seems rather boring in my opinion.
Peraí, não tô entendendo
I've
direito.
already said too much. I think it's time to, let's say, tie up loose ends.
Não, mano. Ah, não, mano! Seu arrombado! Sai de mim! 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 Seu filho da mãe! Ai! Arrombado! Mas bom, galera, o mapa era do terror. Realmente eu tomei uns sustos. É um mapa curto do terror. Vai estar na descrição se você quiser jogar. Eu não recomendo, eu tô suando. Minha barriga tá suando. Não, mentira, não tô suando não. Mas galera, se você gostou do vídeo, deixa seu like aí embaixo. Me desculpa se eu não tiver um bom inglês pra traduzir grandes partes do vídeo. Eu não tive um bom inglês, eu não tenho um bom inglês. Mas se você gostou realmente do vídeo, deixa seu like aí embaixo. Baixa para o canal. Então é isso, galera. Valeu, beijos e até mais. Fui!